Okay, let's talk about it. The other day I did a video talking about how Logic is coming to the iPad, but there was one thing everybody got hung up on, and that was that it's a subscription and not a one-time payment. Now, I talked to a few people. I've been on Reddit. I've been watching YouTube videos. People are split right down the middle, and you fall into one or two camps. Either you look at it as $5 a month or $50 for a year, and you got Logic Pro on your iPad. It's not that expensive, and you can make your money back quickly because it's only $50. And then it's other people in the other camp that it's a subscription. Apple is not looking out for us. They just trying to nickel and dime us, take all our money, and they only want to pay for it one time. They do not want to have to pay $50 every year just to use Logic Pro. I just want to jump into this video, start the dialogue, let's talk about it, and let's see, is subscriptions really that bad? Now, of course, Apple is not the only company that has subscription models for their stuff. Waze tried doing this earlier this year, moving over to subscription only, and everybody gave pushback on that, and they had to switch it back to how it was before. Of course, there's other companies like TrackLib and Splice that you sign up for, and they give you monthly credits that you can go in and use their services. There is a lot of companies that use subscription-based model. If you're a producer, you have BeatStars. If you are an artist, you have DistroKid or whoever you're using to distribute your music. There is Studio One and Pro Tools that also has a subscription model. And I think it's okay to have a subscription model, but the biggest thing about everything is options. I believe that we as consumers should have the option if we want to use the subscription-based model or if we want to pay for it one time and that's it. Me, if I had the option, I would pay one time only to have Logic on my iPad because I know I'm going to use Logic on my iPad, make my money back off of it, and I'm going to keep moving. As long as it got free updates, I won't have to spend another dime on it and I can get my work done. And then on the other hand, there is some people out there that's not gonna have $200 to spend on Logic at that moment. Maybe they just getting into music production. Maybe they don't have that funds, but they need it right away to get some work done. People had different circumstances why they will make the decision of getting the subscription model or just paying it right out. But I believe that everybody should have the option to choose if they get the subscription or not. And I think that's where Waze messed up at. It's not the fact that Waze had a subscription model, because again, I see where the subscription model can come in handy. I think they got more pushback because they took away the option of buying a plugin straight out and having people own the plugin. Me personally think that's the way to do it. That's the one reason why I will not use Pro Tools again, because there's no way to 100% own Pro Tools. You have to do a subscription-based model, and I'm not comfortable with that. Studio One have a subscription model, but you can also buy it straight out. And also, PreSonus offer it if you buy any hardware gear. If you buy any interface that belong to them, if you buy any mini controller, you also get Studio One with it. You own it, can register it, and it's yours. And don't get it wrong, I understand the frustration with subscriptions, but hear me out. Say if you a new producer, just started producing today and you want to get into it, and you don't want to use the free tools that's out there because you want to do more than just what the free tools can offer. What would be the best way for you to get into it, get a better DAW than what's free online? A lot of people do not have money sitting around, especially nowadays, that they can just drop $300, $400, $500 on the DAW just so they can try it out to see if they like it. What if they want more plugins and they start looking into third-party plugins? My go-to is Native Instruments and IZotope. I love those plugins. I use them on every project. People are not gonna have $500 to $1,000 to spend on a production suite of plugins or the latest sounds from Native Instruments. A lot of people don't have money for that. For those people, subscription-based model will be better because they can get into the ecosystem. They can get in there and learn the plugins. They can try the plugins out, and if they don't want to pay for the subscription later, they don't have to pay for it, and they can buy the plugins straight out, especially once they start making money off of what they're doing. Now, do I think Apple is a bad guy for only having a subscription model? No, not really. They did keep it cheap with only $50 for the year, and I feel like having a DAW on your iPad, especially Logic Pro, for only $50 a year is great. Do I wish they had an option so I could spend $200 and don't have to worry about paying for it every year? Yes. I really do wish they had that. But I'm not in charge of the company. I can't dictate what they do. I just believe that if I had the option, I'm ready for them to have options for everybody. Have a subscription-based model for the people that want to pay for the subscription. Have a one-time payment for the people that only want to pay one time for it. And this right here will help Apple look a lot better in everybody's eyes. Any company, honestly. I think it will help a lot of companies look a lot better in their eyes than what they're doing now, but only just having a subscription base. This is not Netflix. New stuff is not getting added every month, at least not from what we've seen so far. Maybe they will add something monthly that's worth charging monthly and yearly for it. But as of right now, it looks like it's just the DAW. We're just gonna use it to make our music and put out the best music possible. But again, that's just my opinion. Let's talk about it. I wanna hear what you have to say about this down in the comments. Go ahead, leave your comments down there. I read every single comment. I'm Unique from 99 Doors. Thank you for checking me out. Deuces.